Hey everyone, Teamudf for some more Skyborn. Alright, we're doing the meme build, everybody. Let's take a look at this. Let's see if I can remember the explanation of everything that's going on here. So, Claret has 894 strength. Holy flid. I'm going with the Obsidian Auto Riveter +4. We put on the +4 Metal Ingot. So, she's going with the two-handed attack here. We still got the goggles. We went with the Ashigiru Armor of Purity. I put a diamond on this thing so it does a +8% crit rate. So the Cleric can just mow things down. I have not augmented... Oh yeah, I did augment the Obsidian Grip of Kings. I put a Rainbow Prism on that to just slightly buff her stats a little bit more. I did go with the Bloodlust Signet. So it's giving her 150 strength. It's killing her intelligence. So she's just... She has no techs that are going to be usable for us right now. We basically just mash A when Claret's turn comes up and try to just blow everything out of the water. And then we've got the, of course, the Draconid Blood Gem. Alright, Sullivan, he's just kind of rocking the Obsidian Reaper. You know, pretty much all of our attention has gone to Claret here. I'm going to probably experiment with this just a little bit more. But as you can see, I kind of blew out all my money to make sure that this would work. So, we've got the Arcane Cloak of Nil for Corrin here. I put on the Nullifier, so Corrin can just... he no longer can be debuffed. That allowed me to take off the Amulet of Clarity and give him a Blood Gem as well, just to skyrocket his HP. I haven't done too much else fancy with him. Like I said, once I get a little bit more money, maybe I can boost them just a little bit here. We've got the Gold Claw of Purity. We put the 15% crit rate on that thing with the Diamond. We got some more Ashigiru armor here. This has not been augmented yet. I'm not terribly sure what I want to augment her armor with, and Sullivan also has a set of armor. I'm still trying to ponder exactly what I want here on the other two. Like, the Rainbow Prism is decent here. The 20% tech damage is not bad, but I don't really know what I want here for these two. So I'm just kind of holding back on those right now. We'll maybe see what happens. And then we got Alda, the Obsidian Warglaive, with a +3 Metal Ingot. We've got the... I think you guys saw that one already. And we kind of left her with Platina Mail for now, just because she's gotten some stuff recently. And yeah, so I'm on like a third alternate save here. I'm really interested in testing this to see if this actually works anywhere near as interesting as I think I am. Like, we might just get completely blown out here, but I want to see what happens, basically. I need to see what happens here, because we're looking at some pretty promising things. Like, Claret's strength has just completely erupted, which was what I was hoping with this build. I went ahead and gave her the experimental potion to make this possible. Her build has increased by 15. Otherwise, she can't equip all the stuff. Sullivan is at 520 now. I kind of messed with his agility a little bit, but he's just kind of Sullivan at this point. Corrin, the Arcane Cloak, is doing wonders for his intelligence and everything like that. Chaska is just kind of Chaska at this point. She hasn't really changed all that much. We're just kind of hoping her crits will carry us to some extra damage that maybe we need to do things with. And yeah, Alda, despite the fact that she's 9 levels above Claret here, still only sitting at 633 because Claret... pouring things into this strat with Claret has just been... yeah, I'm interested in seeing this. Let's check out the Silver League, everybody. Okay. So, let's see. We got just right away, pretty much the last 2 bosses we saw. There's pretty much no way that I can get threat off of Claret at this point. So, we need to... this is one of the things that I need to be able to experiment with. I need to see, like, how much is this really going to matter, pretty much. So, we are going to try to poison here. So, I don't know. I'm just, like, there's no reason really to use any of Claret's skills anymore. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's like, it does one hit here. Okay, so she doesn't put the double hit on the board anymore. So yeah, that wasn't, like, as impressive as I was hoping it would be. So, we'll see here. I'm not too sure what we're going to really get out of this. Like I said, it was a very tempting looking build, but we might just get blown out of the water with it. I don't really know. I can't quite tell exactly. So we'll see here. Okay, these things have meteor. Alright. Okay, Corrin's going down. Yeah, I'm not really just able to I probably do need to level more, but it's like, I'm looking at the damage here, and it's like, it's not bad. I am kind of just curious to see what happens, like with, I'm pretty sure it should blow out the normal story enemies, but I don't know, because we are sacrificing the double hit, right? So I don't know, let's go play with it, let's see what we can do. Oh, well, I need you to, I need you to go away, sir. Sir? Please go away. God dang it. Oh. There's actually nothing I can do about this until he decides to walk away. Hopefully he does it soon. Okay. Come on this way one more time. Alright. Good. Okay. Alright. Yeah, like I said, we're sacrificing a double hit. That's why I need to be able to see this in action. Because it's like, do I want to spread whoops. Oh, actually, that's the right way. Because it's like, do I want to spread damage between everything, or do I really want, like, the stopping power to just kill something with the snap of a finger? Like, these are questions I need to ask. That's why I'm on the alt save here. Because we might just go back and continue with the build we've been currently using. There's a lot of variables here. Like, they thought this through pretty well. You could just stack everything on one character, but the threat mechanic makes it not as, you know, it doesn't make it look as nice. There's a lot of what-ifs here. So I don't know. We'll try it for this episode, and if I don't like it, I guess I'll go back and do another build. So we might be in an alt timeline here. But I am intrigued to find out just exactly how well this goes. I am gonna look back at, like, my older... I want to look back at the previous episode and see what she was doing to the behemoths with the 2 hits. I'm pretty sure it was around 1900. Here we're doing 21, but that's spread between 2 enemies. It was 13 and 8.5, I believe. It's somewhere close to that. So yeah, I gotta do a lot of exploration here. We are going to see how this goes over here, though. Like, regular enemies, I'm sure this might be decent, but I don't have the money to, like, switch builds for the arena, so if I can't commit to the, like, screwy build, then I might just have to go back to, like, regular kind of, you know, kind of boring build, but it was, you know, it was working. Alright, so let's just start fighting things here. Okay, so that, like, yeah. Because, like, there is one other thing about this, is that a lot of the bosses are going to turn into XV1s, in which case the double hit is way better. So this nice meme build that I've been pondering for some time here might not end up being my favorite thing, even. But that's good news, because I poured a ton of money into it, so that means I would be able to pour money elsewhere. Alright. So yeah, we might be redoing some of this in the next episode. Maybe I could just, you know, if I'm not too happy with it, I could just go off screen or whatever. But we'll see. Because yeah, I have to say, it isn't that great so far. It's giving the rest of the party the power to kill. But I'm not sure if that's what I want to commit to. What is this enemy? Oh, I remember this guy. Okay. Like, Claire, it's just leaving everyone vulnerable for everyone else to pick up, which I guess is not bad. But it is not going to be as glamorous on the bosses that just are one enemy. Ooh, man, look at the scenery, though. Fucking stroll that way, okay. So I guess really I just want to see what the next boss is like. If I can see what the next boss is like, maybe I'll have more of an idea of how much I actually like this build. All this getting a level up here. Alright. I am admittedly also not paying too much attention to the paths right now. I'm just kind of looking for enemies. I'm looking for things to kill, basically, so that I can test the build. Ooh. We got a, one of our many wasted and sold platina ores back. I sold a bunch of crap to, like, just barely itch out the money to get all the stuff. Okay. Old classic switch time. Getting rid of the fodder enemies really fast is nice, admittedly, like in the boss fights, but at the same time, if they were going to die that quickly in the first place, I might as well have just done it with like 2 party members. So I don't know. These are the things that I'm interested in questioning, though. And you know, more credit to this game for even making me care so much about this kind of stuff. Like, it's leaving me with a lot of really interesting options, and that's why I'm so invested in it. It is leaving me with just so much stuff to think about. We do probably want to dump a little bit of heal on Mr. Sullivan. Alright, I'm not missing anything, am I? Then, this music kind of reminds me of Rixus from Skies of Arcadia. I think it's just because of, like, the lighting effect, though. Like, it's kind of, it's reminding me of that, misty outlook and things like that. Plus, I'll take any excuse to remember Skies of Arcadia, so why not? Why the heck not? Any excuse to remember that game is a most welcome one. Oh, there's a nugget. I probably don't even need to be doing this, I just should be killing things. That is true, I could just try to build up the money to, like, I can probably already get the better riveter. I left a couple of the older riveters in my inventory. Yeah, I left, like, the other ones in my inventory, so, like, we can switch builds. If it doesn't look like it's going horrifically well. I might just be able to commit to the save file, really. Like, if anything, I think it's just been fun that I've finally been spending money in one of these games and doing a lot of stuff. I don't usually spend a bunch of money like that. But this game actually made me invested in the battle system, dude. I actually care. Die! Plus, personally, I think it's a really funny thing to just think about. You know, here's this... You know, I'm not gonna really say Claire's innocent, but here's this, I don't know, charming young lady with some, you know, technical prowess, and she's just running around mowing things down with this Gatling gun. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's so great. She's got, like, a small bit of a temper. It really fits the theme, I feel like. It's so good. It's just like, oh god, here comes Claire in that huge freaking gun. But yeah, it might not be a bad idea to just have this as the, like, grindy build or whatever. Maybe then when I perceive that there's a boss coming up, I could switch to the other build. We'll just run this one for now, though. Because, yeah, I don't know how much game we even have left here. It feels like it's an expansive world. But for all I know, we could be coming up on, like, you know, I don't know. There could be more to it, but you never know. It looks like the crits might only be going per enemy. I haven't quite noticed, but some of them are not dropping and others are. That is a cool looking statue over there. Look at that thing. I know I've been kind of talking over the peaceful music. I'm just excited. I don't know. I've been enjoying this game a whole lot. I think this was a necessary play for my RPG Maker career here. I absolutely think this was a necessary playthrough. I am a little curious if there was something back if there was another path at the beginning I didn't go through. I feel like there might have been an alt path somewhere. We can maybe always find out if we can come back in afterwards, though. But yeah, we're gonna look for that Prometheus machine and everything. Alright, just double checking for pads and things. But again, I'm not really like fully paying attention right now. I'm just kind of looking for enemies, but every so often I'm like, oh yeah, right, I have to like pay attention and do stuff. Okay, so I hit the blue button. Nice. Alright, good. Sneak all those stats up. Okay, so that door, I don't think this one was blue. I think this was like yellow or something. Yeah, that's like yellow. That leads to a treasure chest. Okay. There's where the blue door is. Can head down there right now, it seems. Yeah, it does feel like it's per enemy. Okay. I got a potion. Nice. See if we get a big chest in here, maybe. Oh my, look at this place. It seems to go on for miles in every direction. It is quite easy to get lost down here. But if we're diligent about remembering landmarks, we have nothing to fear. Alright, everybody. Time to wander blindly. You know how this goes. You know how this works. Try this way first. Remember landmarks. Immediately gives us a second iteration of that trait. What was that? A miracle herb? I actually don't think I checked what those do. Oh, these are the, okay, debuff ones. God dang. Because I guess it's at least making these go by ridiculously fast. I know I've been spending a ton of time in this game fighting. That's not the same door. Huh. Interesting. I don't think it is anyway. Yeah, it's not. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. There was a switch buried in here. Okay. So now we want to look for a green door. Okay, well, let's go get... Oh, there's a green door. Okay. Oh, dang, there was a card in here. I have to wonder what this, the prize for the cards is, because it's like we pretty much need the arena for the cards, right? Because the champion has one of the cards. $27. I guess I'll explore as much of this as I can, chat, but I can't promise that we'll get it all. It is a rather large area. Is it looping, I guess, is the question. It looks like it is. It looks... Okay, it's looping. Alright. That's how they tried to confuse us. They made it a looping area. Some mysterious kind of door here. Okay, that's not okay. All right. Okay. That hadn't been the loop yet. Okay. So now we're out here. That all right. So this is where I want to go eventually. I guess we're going to go see if there's many more rewards we can find. That has to be a place that's just got a billion awards. Okay, so at least I know what to kind of generally do. Alright. We want to go up from the start and look for this, alright. So this goes what? 1, 2, 2, 1? No, it goes 2, 1. Okay, alright. That's not that large then. Okay. So, I guess the great news now is that I really know the secret already. I just need to go to each row and just keep walking until it looks like I've solved everything in that particular row. So, like, is this the one secret room or is this back? This is the one secret room. Okay. Okay, because there's the switch. Alright. Okay. So I think that's the row where we started at. So let's check out this row. There's enemies we have not murdered to death here. And I want as much XP as possible while we're getting cheaty things. I will absolutely take all of these free level ups. Beautiful area though. I really like this dungeon. I do think I want to go back to the main entrance, though, because I think I might have missed something. Okay. And you know, it's like this is kind of an interesting way to solve a common problem in RPG Maker, where it's like people kind of accuse... Okay, we looped back. People kind of accuse the games of having, like... I don't want to say samey graphics, but... Either way, this is a clever way to deal with that, as it's part of the gimmick of the level. It seems as though we might have exhausted... It looks like we might... Oh, no, there's something. Yeah, we actually got a level up out of that, too. Okay. Alright, well... I guess if it's looping up and down as well, we might have actually gotten everything. I don't know. At the very least, we should have gotten the majority of it. Now let's go test against this big, angry-looking dragon. So yeah, this is where I would consider switching builds for Claret again. If I, like, had a consistent build I could look at for her right now. So I guess I would, like, throw that on and throw that on. Because now she's, like, doing double damage to the thing. I don't know. I might... This might be decent. She still doesn't have any intelligence, though. So, like, what would I swap back on her? I guess I would swap back the Gigas Bracelet. That lowers her all the way to 467, though, which is just... Like, even with the double hit, that's really inferior to what Alda was doing. And they were quite close before. So this might take some augments to kind of screw around with. But, I don't know. That could be an option, I guess. That could be an option. So, like, with 2 hits, it's like... I don't know. We'll see. Let's run it. This is as far as I've ever ventured. The great beast Fafnir seems to be guarding something of great import. But perhaps now with allies, I'll have the strength to slay him. Skull bash right away, the 1000. Okay. We're going to poison it. So what do we do here? 1338, just 1 damage too much, everybody. Okay. Let's play the threat game. Actually, let's command aura here. That way Claret will still get a buff of sorts. We're in a Mystic Saber here. Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I do think that maybe for big enemies, the old Claret build does work, but for just clearing out mobs and getting XP, the other thing that we were doing, I think, is definitely the way to go. I think that's what we'll do, chat. I think, and YouTube. I guess we will double up the strategy here. Doubling up the strats. Let's see. Let's make sure that Sir Sullivan here does not lose out on his XP. Ow. That's just rude. Alright. Got him. 3,000 gold. That's quite good. Oh, I don't know if that's better than what we have. It may be. But we'll never know. No, I'm kidding. We will. Let's go check. Yeah. Messing up menuing here. Okay. It is... it's good for intelligence, but it does not... Yeah. Alright. It does not come close to the obsidian that I threw augments on, so that's understandable. Alright. I don't know. That seems to be what we're gonna do. We'll double up Claire's strategy here. And we're like... We've already got a bunch of money back, too. Dude, this place looks so nice. I know I'm not very good at parallax mapping, and I don't appreciate it as an implied requirement for when people are working on RPG Maker games. I do believe the community is a little too snobbish about that. I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest here. But this area does look phenomenal, and I do think that the lighting effect plays into some of that atmosphere. So when it works, it really works, but basically let creators do what they want. Basically, don't discourage creators just because they don't feel like using a specific technique. You know, I feel like I have to make this discussion or this disclaimer almost in every RPG Maker playthrough I do, just because, well, people tend to make it a lot more serious than what it is. You know what's interesting? I never did find the button to go back and get that one treasure, did I? Okay, so that looks like story. I could be mistaken. This could just be a shortcut out. I am tempted to go back and try to find the treasure. Is this a shortcut out? Yes. Okay, that's a shortcut out. Let's run back. Let's run it back, everybody. There was a switch somewhere that I missed. Or was that one green? I thought it was yellow. Maybe it was green, though. I don't know. Alright, let's check out the... Let's see. I believe the one with the trees had the original entrance, but it might be one further down. Okay, that's the bonus, so I think I'm going one down here. Yep. Not going this time. Gotta wait just a while longer. Okay, there's where the green switch was. This might be the bonus room. Yeah. Might even be one down from here. Actually, no. It should be on this row, right? Oh, hey. I did miss one thing. Okay. Well, we found it now. Ah, there it is. Okay. Alright. You know what? Because, yeah, I never went across this bridge, did I? I ended up in there. Ah, yeah, there we go. Haven't seen a big chest in a while, though, I gotta say. Oh, what a great looking statue, though, just again. Ah, well, we definitely wanted that. I gotta tell you. Was I up here? It looks like I probably was. I kind of recognize it. Alright. I am still a little suspicious the beginning had a path I did not take, especially since I did not get any big chests in this entire dungeon. But I suppose we will deal with that later. Let's go back. Let you take in the scenes and the music for a while. Alright. There's a hidden thing back here. Nope. Okay. It's time for story, everybody. Why does this thing look familiar? I think this is something similar to a default enemy in the... Maybe that's why. Oh, wow, look at this. I've never seen anything like it. I have, in a junk heap. That thing just looks silly. No, look at these joints. They're nearly seamless, but they can still rotate. It looks sad. Can't we polish it up a bit before we go? It's gonna polish us. Master. At last you have come. Long have I awaited this day. This sounds like a villain's voice. What day is it? An Earthchild has returned. Cleon will lead you to victory. Why is it looking at me like that? Such time has passed. I must tell you of your kind, Earthchild. But I don't have a kind. No, not anymore. Once this land floated high above the surface. It was home to a race known as the Earth Fae. Yes, it is story time. They were a varied people, some transient, some eternal, some playful, some terrible. These were the Earth's own children, the first to be born unto this world. In time, a younger race followed, those who called themselves humans. The Fae watched humans from afar as the young race made war and shed the blood of its own kind, yet continued to advance. That such flawed creatures could flourish both astonished and frightened the ever-unchanging Fae. Humans are bad, everybody, remember. The Fae saw humans forge the very bones of the earth into tools and machines which did their bidding. Envious of their creations, the Fae gave life to the first of their servants, golems, modeled after human creations but powered by Fae magic. While strong and obedient, these possessed only an imitation of true intelligence. It was not long before the Fae developed a more ambitious design. Oh no! They created the Skyborn. They lured humans from their homes with spells of glamour and poured Fae magic into their souls and bodies, reforming them in accordance with their own desires. Thus a new race, Skyborn. These the Fae deemed superior to all but themselves. The young Skyborn worshipped the Fae in turn and delighted their creators with their lively intellect and passion. The winged Skyborn, however, were still human in part. Hey, Happy. As they grew in numbers and in power, they grew restless. They envied the freedom of the true humans and began to resent their Fey masters. The Skyborn's discontent grew. One day they unleashed their frustration upon a human settlement, destroying it. In doing so, they realized the full extent of their own power. The bloodlust of the Skyborn, once awakened, could not be sated. They were far too powerful to be ruled, and they turned on their creators. The Fae realized their mistake too late. In their pride, they had given birth to their own demise. Not even the Fey Lord Qualone could stop the slaughter. With Qualone's defeat, the magic of the Feylands bled out and sank beneath the clouds. And that has been the end of a race known as Fey until now. Chaska's the chosen one. I have waited ages to impart that story should the Earthen Fae come again. Now my mission is complete. Wait, don't go yet. I wish you well, Earthchild. Oh no, it's a rainbow! Oh, it's one of the Steves. Hurry, Solon and Jerfetti are coming for it. It's gone. I've never heard of any of this. Nor I. That story, it disturbs me. These ruins must be hundreds of years old. I wonder how long ago all that took place. Should have asked it before it was That's all you guys can say, Chaska. Chaska, I'm so sorry. My kind. I know. This just proves how despicable people can be. Both Skyborn and human. Humans are always evil, everybody. Remember. Remember. Oh, that's not what I meant. Don't you see? I have a kind. All my life I believed I was some kind of horrible accident. But oh, that I might actually be something. It's more than I ever dared to hope for. I am happy for you? Thank you. I feel a great shame. I had no idea of the crimes my ancestors committed against yours. Neither of us were there. You needn't feel at all ashamed. Though I would be very happy if you would refrain from calling me a monster from now on. Of course. This is quite fascinating and everything, but there's a giant glowing crystal begging to be investigated. Oh, right. You got the crystal. Boy! Okay. Oh, dang it. Freaking, he's stopping us from escaping. Wow, look at the way my gear is reacting to this thing. I've never seen this before. If everything the golem said is true, these constructs must have been fueled by Fey magic. Forgive my technological ignorance, Claret, but I think you may have found what you're looking for. It's gotta be. Give me just a second. Yoink, we're stealing it. Somehow we got ether fuel out of that, everybody. Somehow. There you go. More story. Chaska's so different. Corin, there's no need to go around pointing it out. I just meant that she's, you know, she's something else. You're one to talk. Never mind. Let's go, everybody. Oh, I scouted ahead. Just over there to the right, a new path opened up for us. It could be a safe way out of here. I am going to go back through the entrance, though, if it lets me. Because I do want to double check the other path that might exist that I might have missed if there is one. Oh man, we're just gonna jump for it. Alright, let's go, chat. You dropped the ether fuel now. That would be pretty great. Oh, that's what that thing in the... Oh! They actually used that for something. Okay. See, because when I saw that thing in the water, I thought it might be an enemy in the water, but I couldn't interact with it. It actually makes sense. Oh, thanks for all your help. I really don't think we could have made it without you. Your skills were a great help, I must admit. Forgive my solicitude, but I feel compelled to travel with you if you would have me. You better freaking believe it. We need to kill things. You want to come with us? I do. In our short time together, I've already learned more than I ever did on my own, and I believe that your Chaska may be the key. To what? I am not certain yet. Might I just add, this is a horrible idea. You do remember who our enemies are, right? Alda's not on their side, dummy. That doesn't mean we can trust her. Have you seen those big blue wings? She's Skyborn! And she doesn't have any money! And you complain about their attitudes. Alda, before you join us, you should know that we're planning on breaking into a high-level prison and freeing the half-breeds that the Skyborn have captured. Ugh, now you've done it! Half-breeds, whatever for. I didn't figure you would have any sympathy. There are enough half-breeds to make the matter insignificant, free or not. They are evidence of a greatly shameful act, and, of course, they will never be accepted into Skyborn society. If they're so insignificant, why have the Skyborn been hunting them down so ruthlessly? That I do not know. That's odd. Well, Alda, if you're going to be joining us, I'd ask you promise one thing. You must never reveal anything to the Skyborn. Beyond that, it's up to you whether you want to help us or not. You have my solemn oath. She's gonna betray... Now, okay. It is obvious that my race arouses your suspicions, and rightfully so. However, consider the advantage you now have with me at your side. None of them will listen to you now that wouldn't before. More of them will listen to you now that wouldn't before. True enough, Alda. Now that we've got the fuel, I'm itching to get to work. Let's head back to my shop in the industrial district. Alright, we will, but I am actually gonna hop... Dang, man, that's a long walk. Oh well. Let's go back and check. I probably won't do anything significant after this, so I don't know, YouTube. If you want to head off by now, I'll probably just end the episode after I check. So, other than that, let's go, everybody. We're gonna go check. Getting some chicken soup. Chicken. So how's everybody doing today in chat over there? Who's got stories for old Teamudf while we're walking through the brush? No? Is that your story? Is your story no? Very wonderful area overall, though. Alright, so let me just, again, double check the entrance here really quick. Just a quiet day. This nifty little spiral thing was a good intro to the dungeon, too. Let's see, yeah, there's something over here. Aha, there's an enemy that needs to be mowed down. Get him, everybody! Get him! Okay. Good. We did it. We successfully murdered the last thing. Ate at a German restaurant and forgot your schnitzel that you were going to take home, huh? Your Vieter schnitzel? Yeah. Man, there's pizza waiting for me in the fridge, right? I already had big food today though, so I'll probably wait. They call them Big Food Teamudf, everybody. I don't know what the... Dang it. Oh, that's the most efficient path back, probably, but I guess it'll do. I am curious, have I, like, checked anything over here? Yeah, I guess I haven't. I must have just never gone on that path. Okay. I thought about it one time. I'm like, have I ever actually gone up from the starting spot? And I couldn't remember if I did. Turns out I didn't, everybody. But now we got some stuff. Alright. Guess let's go out, I guess? I don't know. I guess I'll start back off by the celestial elevator. I think this is just the other way around, yeah. Yes, we might have cleared out everything. There might be one thing missing in that big labyrinth, but seems like we were pretty thorough. I don't really ever expect to 100% these games anyway. RPGs have way more things to look for than something like a Zelda game or whatever. Especially since now, I don't know, this kind of feels like it might be a halfway point, possibly not an endgame thing. Who knows, though, we'll see. Well, here's the elevator. Alright. Cool. Next time! Thanks for watching, everyone. Boy!